Hello modelers, how's it going? Hope you've all had a good Christmas. It's Boxing Day. I brought myself up to the shed a nice little whiskey and coke to keep me warm. Oh, it's nice that. Some homemade ice cubes that I did with homemade ice cubes. I mean, come on, we all make ice cubes at home. But ice cubes with berries and like rosemary and herbs and stuff. Really nice. Makes a difference to your drink. Just messing about for a bit of fun. So I've just come up for a little bit. I'll come up a couple of reasons. One, to get that ready for tomorrow. Say ready, charged, to check it over. It's around here where we are today. There's no wind, no rain, but it's really foggy, thick fog. The weather forecast for tomorrow says there's no wind again, there's no rain, but it says sunshine. So I'll get this model, make sure this model's fully charged. If I get up tomorrow and it's flyable, I should go and have a couple of hours. So I'm itching to get out. So yeah, so I thought I'd come up. There's two reasons. One, New Year's fast approaching us, and there's a lot of models in here that need sorting out for next year, especially spring and summer, because I absolutely love it. I love flying all year round. I love flying in the winter, hence getting that ready for tomorrow. But I love the summer. I love getting up the Malvern Hills. The views up there are fantastic. It's one of my favourite places to be. I've got gliders here that I've got to have work done on, which we're going to be doing very soon. So what I wanted to do was just give you a tour of the workshop, show you what's already here to be done, and some of the things that I'm thinking of doing in the new year as well. And the other one is I was asked the other day where bare knuckle flying comes from. My name, bare knuckle flying. And I thought easier to explain on video. So story goes, I'm at the flying fields probably 3 years ago now. And somebody had a go on one of my aeroplanes, aerobatic type aeroplane, similar to that. It might have even been this, I can't remember, but anyway, he just gave me the transmitter straight back. He's like, I can't fly it, it's unflyable, that is unflyable. And I went, what do you mean it's unflyable? He said, I can't fly it. He said, I've only got to look at the sticks. He said, and it's all over the place. He said, you've got no expo on that. And I went, expo? No, just don't use expo. So well, you've got all your control surfaces like barn doors, you know, your elevator's going 90 degrees kind of thing. How you flying over that expo? And I went, never, don't use expo. And then we got into the conversation of like mixes. Well, do you mix, like, do you go into your transmitter and mix aileron with rudder? And I went, no. So if I need to mix aileron and rudder, I do it when I'm flying on sticks. So what about like flaps and elevator? And I went, T240's got flaps. I just put the down elevator as I'm flying on the sticks. So you don't mix anything? No. No expo? No. What about gyros? Use gyros? I went, no. Just everything turned up as far as it'll go, and no flying aids at all. And another chap went, that's proper bare knuckle flying, that is. And it kind of stuck, and I liked it. So yeah, I like the challenge of flying everything as smoothly as I possibly can, just through my fingers. I just like it. I like the simplicity of it. And I'm not very good with technology and programming things and stuff, but I do like, if I can keep myself sharp, I'll keep myself sharp. So yeah, that answers that one then. So that's where bare knuckle flying comes from. So if anybody's wondering, that's what it is. It's just flying off the transmitter and not using anything. So yeah, so I'm going to give you a tour of this place, show you what's to be done, show you what's to come, and if we get down the field tomorrow, I'll do a little video while we're down there having a fly of this as well. So yeah, let's have a tour of the shop. There you go then, guys, just a quick whiz round. Got the shelves there and bits and pieces on, kind of keep my carb cleaners, electrical cleaner up there, 2-stroke oil, synthetic oil for my petrol engines, battery tester, bit of only fools and horses memorabilia sort of stuff, chemicals, you know, acetones, glues, fluxes, all that kind of stuff. Some girl products there, shrinking dopes, non-shrinking dopes, fuel proofers, wood glues, CA glues, tape. Bob Ross up there doing his painting, having his happy little accidents, rotary tool accessories, prop balancer, tape dispenser, multiple assorted bits and bobs, testing batteries, heat shrink assortment, velcro strap assortments, nuts and bolts. Come down underneath the shelf, we have a little makeshift sort of dispenser I've made with elastic bands for my kitchen towel, paper towel, that I use a lot of. Chairs for the flying field or the flying shows, trolley to get my box across, well, wherever I need to sort of wheel it to. Dust max, which is very important when you're sort of sanding balsa. It gets really dry. I get it now when I'm in the shed, even just after it's all been cleaned, it still sort of gets on your throat. It's quite nasty stuff, balsa dust. What's that bit of flux there just hanging off the end of there? Stomp wings. We need to get on with this model this year. Need to really press on with this. T180 wing, very dusty. That'll be clean next time the plane goes flying. That's the wing for the Balsa Craft Extreme. That's going out tomorrow if the weather's good. My Limbo Dancer wing. My Hobby King Sunbird, which needs a little bit of work. It's a good glider, it's a bad glider, but we'll go more into that when we do the sort of repairs on video with it. Precedent High Fly, which I stumbled upon the plan for that. It came in a box of odds and sods that I had about 3 years ago, so I thought, oh, I'll build that. So I just built that off the plan. Limbo Dancer, which now has its original engine in, the OS Max 40 FP. Actually, no, tell a lie, that's not its original engine. It's an OS Max 40 FP, but it's not the original one. I've kept the original one to strip it down to have a look at something. Assortment of engines, that's the OS 200 FS Surpass, which is for the Stomp. Going to be overpowered, but I think it'll be nice. I think it'll sound nice and it'll be overpowered in the right way. More engines, some bump I keep there on the shelf, some of my sort of bits and bobs. Not into cricket, but that cricket ball my dad sort of brought back from work when I was about 6 years old, and I've had it ever since, so it won't be going anywhere. Drum transmitters, bit of paint, car, my quadcopter, and my box of charging stuff, my old Canon S5IS camera that I used to use for carp fishing. I took a lot of photos on that, so that's just, it's sort of here for nostalgic value. The T180 that I learnt to fly on, didn't look like that originally. It was covered in solar text, antique and orange. It was lovely. It was about 30 years old and the covering started coming off. It wouldn't stick back on, so that was the only colours of Rip Max Aero film I could get at the time, but I just wanted it done in the air. But it flies now, but at some point that'll be stripped, recovered, and I'll be making a fiberglass cowl for that. There's the Stomp, the fuselage. Now the plan with this is to get on with this pretty soon. I did start to do all sorts of scale details and scale cockpits. You can see, you'll see all the, like, I mean, it's dusty in there, but you'll see like the foot slides for the rudder pedals and the framework for the seats, and go down to the next cockpit. Leather seats there, look, you'll see there's like rivets in the corners of the frame supports and things, and so, but it's been ongoing for too long. It needs to just be covered in film with a really nice design and just flown. So that's the plan for that now. If I carry on thinking about doing it in fabric and doing all the rib stitching and all the stuff I was going to do, it's never going to get finished. T240 that I built in, well, it took me from 2007 to 2010 to finish that, just because I'm busy at work and stuff and just doing a bit here and there. But it's made in flight in 2010 and it's a brilliant model. I originally covered it in antique Solatex, and then I painted it after because it looked a bit tired after from being in storage for a while. The MXS is above it, up there. I hope you all saw the maiden of that from last week. I was really happy. I still think the engine isn't quite there. I think there's more to do I can do with it, but the maiden went really well and the engine did work well. But it's just, I think there's just something else I can find. Here's my Tony IS 1/5 scale Wellington bomber. We'll be getting on with this year. We'll really be getting on with this. I can't wait to get this done. It's just a big old plane. It's like a 14-foot wingspan. The fuselage is like 9'6", is it, or something like that. It's a big old model. So just got a few others to get done first. So we've got some models to fly for the summer. That's my workbench. It's like an island down the middle. Still got my whiskey and coke there, look. That's the tripod that I use to put the camera on when I'm filming on the bench. That mirror there, it has the Spectrum channel placements for the receiver there, so I've always got it. I use that when I'm doing trimming with film. I spray the mirror with like a window cleaner or soapy water, flatten it out because the film will go on flat, and then I can draw on it and I can cut it all out on the mirror. Brilliant for cutting trim. It's my favourite way of doing it. It don't do your scalper blades a lot of good, but you trim your film really nicely. There's my flying kit. Petrol, flight box, boots, my DX6i transmitter, which I use when I'm teaching. My cool box, stove, kettle, all that kind of things. So I take my bacon and eggs, hot dogs or whatever I'm doing on the long days at the flying field. Some more sort of camping stuff there, or stove spares, I guess. Those two boxes are full of glow engines. I've got about 140 engines, I think, in total. That black box there is full of plans, balsa, piano wires, carbon rods, all that kind of stuff we all use. There's the cowl for the stomp, box of wood for the Wellington, the sprue parts for the Wellington. All these sort of boxes under here are the part work stuff I do. My daughter's Disney doll's house from Hatchet, my the Agostini HMS Victory, which I'm 60% through, which is an absolutely beautiful model ship. I've been building since the pandemic, since lockdown. I'll show it you one day, it's stunning. Got a few bits and bobs up on the ceiling. The old clamps there right above my head, so I'm there when I need them. My fuel pipe, some cheap glues for quick repairs, soldering iron, heat gun, sander, all that kind of stuff, you know, the usual we keep hanging above us. So yeah, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much the workshop. So up and coming sort of stuff to do. That's probably going to be next, the Sunbird, because it's quite quick and easy, but I really want that ready for the slopes for the spring. Same as a high fly. And then I think we're going to jump on and do a phase 5, a Chris Foss phase 5 maybe. That's what I'm thinking. The Limbo is going to stay as it is for now. So is the Extreme. The T180 will be recovered at some point with a really nice design and a fiberglass cowl. Those are going to be done. The Stomp's going to be done. I want to be on that in the next couple of weeks. These models are no good to me like this up here. Now I've got somewhere to work on them. I need to get them done, and I need to get them at the flying field. So guys, I'm going to call it there for now. I'm going to finish my whiskey and coke. I'm going to get that on charge, and if the weather's good tomorrow, I'll grab a couple of videos of that at the flying field. So Until then, chaps. Oh, just one more thing. Anybody read this? Good article that is. Another chap who wrote that is quite clever. And that's the tablet I used to write them on. So I'm 3/4 of the way through the next one. So I'm probably going to go and sit the house actually and get that done. Now I've got a bit of spare time and I'm sort of thinking about model airplanes. So yeah, that's it then, chaps. Hopefully, if the weather's good tomorrow, I'll grab a couple of videos of these flying at the flying field for you. Until then, enjoy the rest of your Christmas, enjoy Boxing Day, have a good holiday, and just enjoy everything. See you later. Bye bye.